thought leaders of tomorrow only on ET Now. On our transport and logistics sector special, next we're traveling to Bengaluru to explore an 11-year-old logistics provider. This company caters to the transportation, warehousing and freight forwarding needs of a variety of sectors like auto, agri-products, engineering and much more. Take a look. With a passion to excel, a penchant for hard work and a competitive energy, Bengaluru-based Biju Thomas always had the vision to establish his own venture. An entrepreneur in the making since the age of 19, he utilized valuable life lessons along with 9 years of experience in the shipping industry to launch Sevenseas Global Express Logistics in 2002.
We understood this business in such a way that unless you have a very, very strong partner on the other end of the world, where you are sending a cargo or where they are receiving the cargo, this is not going to be a complete process. So to complete the process with efficiency, we need a very efficient partner on the other side. So today, if you look at our biggest strength is the agents around the world which we are working with. So we are able to give a service which is at par with the multinational companies who has got offices, their own offices across the world.
Sevenseas began as a shipping company, but today it offers a complete bouquet of logistics solutions, including inland transport, warehousing and distribution, and most prominently, international freight forwarding, catering to a range of industries including automobile, engineering and agri-products. Sevenseas is now focusing on a new module of lightning-fast delivery called the Metro Express.
Domestic Metro Express is, supposed to be is going to be a 500 crore business vertical for us in the next 3 to 4 years' time. We are going to be very, very innovative in this particular vertical. We are planning and executing the operation in such a way that the maximum care is taken for delivering the materials, handling the materials in the right way.
We are looking at bringing the latest vehicles such as Bharat-Benz and Volvos to move from one point to the other, which will give us a lot of advantage in moving faster.
Latest technologies and regularly fine-tuned work systems are the driving force for this SME. Thriving on a customer-centric approach, the 350-strong workforce is trained to achieve maximum efficiency while ensuring safety of goods as well as employees.
See, we have the certain training in the safety aspects. The material how to load, how to unload, mechanism of this units like forklift and all. Then we have a IT training. Other than that, we have the employees. All employees are trained by first aid, firefighting, as well as all the drivers belongs to us are totally trained by Namakkal Training Center, which is the famous in Asia.
We have a system wherein we have all the 16 branches are connected together through a network. We have a software called JPM. Through the JPM we have complete control of things.
From here on, what's your vision for the company?
Our vision is to become #1 Indian freight forwarding company. For that, we would like to expand our operations in all the airports and ports, especially in the major areas like Delhi, Bombay, Chennai, Bangalore, Hyderabad.
What kind of growth are you projecting in the next few years?
Currently, as a group, we have close to about 200 crores, but our projections are to grow at least about 30% year on year. What we are looking at now is to develop our volumes, develop our buying capacity, buying power with the shipping lines, airlines, and local transportation so that we become more competent in the market.
Starting out with a meager investment of 1 lakh rupees, today Sevenseas has achieved an annual turnover of over 200 crore rupees. With an impressive network of 16 branch offices in India and 150 reliable channel partners around the world, Biju Thomas and his team are geared up for phased growth in the domestic circuit and aiming to become the top Indian freight forwarding company.
Sevenseas Global Express, I would advise you to calibrate your growth plans in India. You should look at regional logistics opportunities instead of a pan-India rollout, because certain states in India are likely to do better than
the nation as a whole as far as the economy goes. I would also recommend you to look at leveraging your best practices globally into your business in India, as well as look at this as an opportunity to attract high quality talent from peers.
Well, that advice should surely help Sevenseas Global Express Logistics from Bengaluru.
There are thousands of medium-sized businesses in India. 10 of them will need to demonstrate that they are ready for the big league. They have the potential to grow, they have the hunger to expand and scale up, they have the affinity to adapt to latest communication technology.
We've got very different candidates looking at very different markets. In some cases we're seeing product innovation, in other cases it's actually service innovation.
Out of thousands of entries we've received, we're selecting the top 10 businesses on the basis of their income, growth potential, balance sheet, expansion strategy and adaptability to technology.
Vodafone Business Services presents Ready for the Big League, partnered by CNBC TV 18. Stay tuned to CNBC TV 18 to watch the top 10 winners coming soon.
Our next company is a logistics company that started off as an ocean forwarder, went on to offer air forwarding, custom clearances, warehousing and other services too. Sevenseas Global Express Logistics Private Limited, and I'd like to invite Mr. Biju Thomas, the MD, up on stage, please.
Sevenseas Global Express Logistics started off as an ocean forwarder and slowly got into air forwarding and currently handles import-export by air and ocean, customs clearances as well as warehousing and distribution.
We are one of the largest Indian freight forwarding company in the international freight forwarding arena, and we are also into express cargo movement with warehousing as a additional facility.
Sevenseas offers services to and from countries across the globe and follows the adage, we are small enough to know you and big enough to serve you.
When I was doing my shipping career, so we thought it would be better we enter into this, and probably there is a good opportunity. I mean, I was right, and then we've really grown from scratches from 2000 onwards.
Biju, congratulations. Welcome to the show. On that note, I'd like to just get in the jury. I'm sure they'd have some questions on that.
What are the key differentiators? Because this is a fairly fragmented market, though we are beginning to see some signs of consolidation in this market. What differentiates you from the others in this segment? Pricing clearly cannot be the key differentiator for you. You've started to use technology. How would you say that you're different from your competitors today?
Yeah. Of course, technology. As I said, we are going to bring in a lot of technology into it. What we say normally is new generation logistics company to one out here the Pringles on the logistics managers forehead. So it is actually technology is only can help in terms of taming the pilferage, taming the theft, and giving on-time informations, real-time informations. That's the buzzword. I think real-time information is what any customer wants. He should be able to see the cargo. In fact, we are planning to have cameras in all the warehouses and see live. A customer will be able to see the cargo live. What's happening in the warehouse? Where is my cargo going? From the very beginning till the end, he should be able to track his cargo on his computer at any time. Any point of time, the truck stops somewhere, he should be able to get an alert. So that he should be aware that there's no theft. He should be able to call the driver or whatever.
So, do you have any question, Biju, for our jury, for our panel?
Okay, right. How do you see this logistics industry in the coming days? And you've been experienced in the finance and dealing with a lot of companies. Do you think that people will seriously look at logistics? Do you think that the companies and banks and funding will come through, or will they be looking as seriously?
So let's talk to Prashant.
Yeah, so we've invested in 3 companies where the core of the business is logistics, and a lot of it is what you talked about, the last mile delivery. We've got a food business where it's all about the last mile. We've got a furniture business which is also very local. So I think that first of all, there's a very, very growing need, and I think that need has been recognized by the investment community. I think the thing that you will have to invest in is things like data analytics, real-time information that would limit and curtail the pilferage, but also invest on the sort of local to hyper-local areas. There's a lot of, quote-unquote digital companies that are coming up, like Delivery and a bunch of others that are very focused in this segment. You seem to have years of real experience. I think you should, make sure that you don't lose out on this last mile, opportunity that I think that's going to only grow with the growth of this economy.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations again. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks.
Sevenseas is playing in a very exciting space, I think, because they're playing in third-party logistics, which I think has a great opportunity to grow given e-commerce and the growth of that in India. They've also expanded quite rapidly. They only started in 2001, and they've already moved to 16 locations. So I was really impressed by the scale of their growth in such a short period of time.
The evening's proceedings wound up with felicitating the top 10 entrepreneurs chosen from thousands to feature on the Vodafone Ready for the Big League show.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for being here. Big thank you to all the 10 companies, to our panel. Before we wind up, just would like to say, once again, big thank you to everyone who's come here, and we really hope, we wish the very best to these 10 emerging companies, and we do hope and we are sure we will see you very soon in the big league. Thank you so much, Rajneesh, Valerie, Shireen, Biju and Prashant. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching the show. Thank you.